I had this conversation which sparked this podcast last night with another person, a friend of mine, a dear friend. I hold his words very valuable to me. And he says, here's the kicker to this one, Aaron. He goes, the people that don't share, he goes, I have a friend they call them black holes. He goes, you give them information and they go, okay, thank you. And they write it down. And whether they use or not, no one really knows. And they never give any feedback. And they're just a black hole. And for the most part, they're very toxic people. And he goes, but riddle me this. Why is it that the most successful salespeople are usually the black holes in the company? And it took me a while to answer this question, pause, because what he said is exactly what I found in my industry as well. The most successful people that I've rubbed shoulders with day in and day out, whether I worked with them in the same company or I kept running into them as a competitor, were the same thing. They were black holes. They would take a bunch of information in. They wouldn't share with anybody. And they were just a black holes in the environment, but they were successful salespeople. I think that's where the used car salesman came into play, where you get that sleazy feeling of used car salesman, where they want to be your best friend within a moment's notice. As soon as you sign on the dotted line, you never hear from them again. That part of it. Why is that part of it, sales, also the same person that has the black hole and the toxic person? For some odd reason, that combines. And I will answer it because I used to be in the sales world and I was very cognizant of this. And I tried my best not to be that person. It's probably why I became so successful in sales. Whenever I saw that a correlation can be met within the first 30 seconds of meeting somebody, I didn't say it. I let it go. If I walked into their office and their kids are playing softball, my kids play baseball, I don't make that correlation. I look at their picture and say, what league are they in? Like, oh, they're in minors, they're in TCAPs. I go, very nice. And if they say, do you have kids? Do they play? They made the correlation, not me. But if I just brought up, small talk and they just answered it and moved on with it, I let that sit. Just let it be. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't valuable to him. So therefore, it doesn't need to be valuable to me. That's not part of the transaction. We're just making small talk to get to know each other. I guess just trying to be honest and open and make the correlation without having that sleazy factor there is probably the reason why I didn't get that, the black hole, the toxic trait. But for the sales team, I truly think that they think that they're replaceable. And salespeople are not replaceable. I'm going to tell you that one right now. They are the conduit between the company and the customer. They're what connects it. You can't, if you sever that connection, the company's going to die and the client's going to die. Neither one of them are going to find each other to do business together. You need to have a sales team. You're never going to get rid of sales reps. I don't care how hard you try. It's never going to happen in this lifetime based on our society. It's not. But for the sales team and for the salespeople that, who you are, who are listening to this, you do need to share a little bit. You need to open up and share and just have some faith that you're not going to get replaced because you shared some secret somewhere. Just because you shared a secret of what you think is the secret sauce that you do well doesn't mean you're going to get replaced. It happens with my metal guys too. I had a metal guy one time that I said, hey, I might have a rookie coming underneath you. They're going to shadow you for a little bit. He goes, nope, they don't shadow me. And he caught me by surprise. I went, what? Excuse me? Well, why not? And he goes, I don't share my secrets because then they're going to replace me. Well, sadly, that metal guy didn't get to know me or didn't bother to try and know me because that's not how I work. The more information you have, the more valuable you are to my organization. I would never get rid of somebody that has all the information because they're very valuable. So I had to tell him that it's going to be okay. He still didn't do it. And then he got passed up for promotion twice. And he asked why. And I said, because you don't share. You're a black hole. I can't help you. You're the ultimate gatekeeper. And he goes, well, how do I change? I said, what you do every day, just share with somebody younger so they have a chance to feed their family. That's all I'm all asking. I'm not asking you to teach them, how to buy your house from you and take your car from you. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying teach them how to feed their family and you'll be good. You guys have heard the biblical saying, catch a fish, you feed a man for a day. Teach him how to fish, you feed him for a lifetime. That's all part of the sharing. That's what we're talking about here. Just being that positive, open book. You guys can ask me any question on the YouTube channel and I'll answer it. I'm very much an open book. I don't have any secrets. I don't see the value in keeping secrets from people because then they can't grow.